with appalling food.
The chicken's raw, and I don't want to catch salmonella in fucking Derby.
Unless I can help, her new owner Daniela has just spent £500,000 on a sinking ship.
Oh, we might as well close down now and I can save my money.
When the gondola opened in 1968, its Italian owners brought the glamour of Venice to dowdy Derby. And it instantly became the place to be seen.
You couldn't get into this place unless you booked 2 or 3 weeks in advance. The place was packed, had wonderful atmosphere, and it had a reputation then of being the best restaurant in Derby.
Daniela celebrated her 21st birthday at La Gondola. She even got married in the restaurant. She loves it so much, 6 months ago, she bought the company. But just what had she bought?
Cool, fucking hell. Marbella in Derby, fucking hell. The size of it.
A 125-seater restaurant with a 21-bedroom hotel attached. A big undertaking, especially if the state of the outside is anything to go by.
Fuck me, even the gondola looks fucked. Hello.
Hello. Good evening, Mr. Ramsey.
Gordon.
Gordon.
And
Daniela.
Daniel, how are you?
Fine. All the
Good.
better for seeing you. Thank you for coming to
Not at all. God, it's like going back in time.
It is. It's a bit of a time warp.
How old is it?
Nearly 40 years old.
Really? Even the floorboards are
I know, creaky.
creaking as well. Fantastic. Anyone under there?
No, there's the wine cellar
Oh,
out.
okay.
I love the old wine, so yes,
Fantastic.
we don't fall through it.
It's Friday night, 8 o'clock, and I can hear a few clinking plates in there, but the place sounds empty. How many's
It
booked for
is.
dinner?
4.
4.
Yes, a table of 4, and that's all. And that is our problem. We have this beautiful restaurant, and it's empty most of the time.
One question I've got to ask. Why the hell did you buy it if you've never run a restaurant or a hotel before?
Well, when my mother died and I went through a divorce, it was the one thing one night that kept me going. And I just thought, that's what I'll do. I'll buy La Gondra. And all night long, I just dreamt of this place.
Oh, some customers coming now. Sorry. Okay. Good night.
Good night.
Did you enjoy dinner?
Yes, thanks.
Excellent. Damn, I think they left their teeth on the table.
From its 70s chandeliers to its plastic flowers.
There we go. Sorry about that. Yeah, I have Kitchen Nightmares playing in the background because I don't know. I like the show. Oh, let me mute this. Mute. Okay. Hopefully I'm all set up.
And I wondered whether
I got the stream up.
or wait till the fashion
I got.
come back to it. I mean,
If you want me to turn down Kitchen Nightmares a bit, I can. I like having like a little show in the background while I work. I don't know why. Maybe it's just the talking. It's nice. I don't even know what's going on, but I don't know. I like Gordon Ramsay. I'm not sure what I want to draw yet, but what am I feeling? Let's just warm up by doing some kind of doodles, I guess. I don't know what to doodle. Let me see. Let's move my mic a little bit over here so I can concentrate more on the piece of paper. That is blank. Time to think. Lately, I've been drawing a lot of little cartoon comic kind of things. I always like drawing Ghost as a cartoon character. His nose, kind of like a nose like Fry from Futurama. So I'm just kind of doodling. Gotta do the little creepy eyes. Hee hee. My drawings never seem to stay the same. They always like to change on me. He got all this hair. His hair is always really, really curly. It's nice hair. I like his hair. Maybe that's a little crazy. Oh well. His sides are kind of shaved. Erase. I love the eraser. We all gotta love an eraser. Got facial hair. We'll give him a little. This. His mustache. Yeah. So he's a happy boy. He discovered something. I don't know what, but he's super happy. Kind of has pointed ears. I always liked saying he has pointed ears. Like a little elf. So that's Ghost in a nutshell. Try inking it. I guess the ear could have been moved up higher to match the eyes, but it's a cartoon, so I'm not gonna get too picky. Maybe I can fix the hair a little bit. I don't know. He's trying to grow his hair out again. He's keeping the sides short. There. Jeez. So that's Ghost for the most part. I think his face is a little bit more round, but whatever. He's tall. Probably shaking the camera and crap. That's Ghost. Yeah, I don't think I need to write his name. What else? Try to doodle. Oh, my light source. Ah, everything's falling apart. Okay, you go back down. Don't do that again. Do that. Stay right there. Don't move. Okay, hopefully that didn't create any issues. Hello. I'm gonna say Pyrenea. Maybe I'll call you Pyra. Pyra. Anyway, what's that? Oh, I'm just doodling today. So that's a. As you can see, it looks like a person. Could probably fix the hair up better, but now I just made it really bad. All right, we'll just color in the hair. No, we can fix it. Just color, right? Dang. I feel like I messed this up, but whatever. There we go. Beautiful. We're doing some doodling today. Some art. Maybe some fresh ideas. Maybe I can come up with a idea of maybe a 3D model idea I could do next. I kind of want to do a cool creature. I kind of have an idea, so maybe I could doodle stuff out for that. But right now I'm just kind of warming up, just doodling, just having fun. Cartoon I used to draw all the time. Let's see if you can guess. This was one of my favorite cartoons as a kid. Favorite cartoon.
If she doesn't open her eyes to what's happening in her kitchen, she'll be left with nothing but memories and debts.
Let's be brutally honest. You fell in love with the place and you grew up in it, and you had your 21st birthday party, had your wedding here, and you have. I've never seen a kitchen like that. Just.
Let's see if I can clean this up with the pen.
No banter, no communication, no vibrant. Let's get ready for a great lunch. It was turkey going in.
If you don't know who this is, then shame on you.
But I think what you've really got to pick up on and wake up on is the fact that your chef
Loved the Powerpuff Girls growing up. My favorite was Bubbles.
carved a very comfortable niche
I'm gonna be the prettiest girl at the party.
where to lie in, and unfortunately you're paying the price for that. I'm pretty pissed off, you know that. I'm not happy because what I saw yesterday across the board, I thought was a
I
fucking
don't know,
disgrace.
quick doodle of her. I don't know if I need to color in the eyes, but
At first I thought this restaurant's problem was that it was stuck in a time,
whatever.
but it goes far deeper than that. It's 10 o'clock and head chef Stephen
So I drew pretty much two of my favorite things, Ghost and Bubbles.
you wouldn't get away with that in my kitchen.
And she cute.
75 grand.
Probably shouldn't erase so soon. I might smear the ink. But I'm gonna take that risk.
Barely
I don't know.
500 quid.
Doesn't seem like it's smearing.
The salaries alone in the
And yes, we are still listening to Kitchen Nightmares today.
restaurant didn't have these functions that are drip feeding into
Hmm.
this establishment.
Not the greatest, but
You wouldn't have a job.
I didn't go.
Fucking rocket of
Didn't
everyone's
slow
hard
down.
day to really make the
Oh
most
no.
of what you should
It's funny thing about art.
not bickering.
It's easy to mess it up, especially when it's the pen.
That means fuck all.
Whatever. That's Bubbles. She's awesome. No, I never watched. Did not have Cartoon Network when I was a kid. I just know there was 3 of them. Oh, okay. I like the Powerpuff Girls. What kind of cartoons did you like growing up? Unless there's just 3 channels.
Mains away, chef, please.
What else? Doodle. The creature I want to work on.
Yeah, what a bizarre setup. Good afternoon.
The long neck, maybe? I might look up references for body types, but I want my creature to have some sort of
So,
mask
what's the change? You wouldn't come back.
that he wears.
You've got Mediterranean food.
But Lagonda are going to have to risk losing their 3 regular diners because this is a
Not sure yet.
aspiring young chef. Number 2 Gareth is only 19, but he's already given up.
I don't know why I'm going with these long necks. It's like make me think of my dragon. Traditional Polish ones. Oh, Rexio the dog, Lick, Lolik, but we had Donald the Duck sometimes on national TV. Okay. You know, if I look at some reference, I bet I can draw a Donald Duck. Let's see here. Let's look up Donald Duck on my computer. Probably draw a quick little face of him.
But trust me, if you get your shit together there, it goes from bubbles on top of
Which face should I draw?
champagne.
Because I feel like I'm pretty good at drawing things when I have reference. Let's blow this picture up. Let's look at this picture.
It's high on Steve's list of priorities.
Oh,
You don't stand in nonsense.
the mic's in the way. Move, Mike!
Oh, really?
Because I know Daffy Duck too. And we have Disney here. I don't think I've ever drawn. Yeah, I've never drawn Donald Duck before. I bet I could try.
Steve thinks he can talk the talk, but can he really walk the walk? This time I checked out his scorecard.
Got a long. He's winking. I'm gonna make him wink. Very hard wink. And then his other eyes right here, all open.
And it smells fucking disgusting.
Got his eye closed. He's like, yeah, I'm winking.
Now,
That's right. You listen to Kitchen Nightmares,
what
Day 2.
the chef does with that, I don't know.
Got this cheek up here. This goes down here.
Completely unaware what's happening in her own kitchen.
It's looking a little weird.
The minestrone soup is quite a
Has a spiky tongue.
Why did you buy it in, Steve? Make it himself. So the containers are bought in Ministry
There you
of
go.
Soup and the invoices
It's
there.
kind of like looking like Donald.
Uh-huh.
Sorry if my hand's kind of in the way.
It seems to be.
I'm not clear. What do you mean? Two bowls? One of plastic and one.
Would make half up with perhaps packet and then put.
He has this little sailor hat.
Steve's penny pinching by bulking up the fresh soup with powdered. But the prices are so out of date on the menu, they're hemorrhaging money on a daily basis.
The cost of the lamb. Nothing more. Just the lamb cutlets.
Yep.
That whole dish, okay, should be on the menu at £16.50.
Yeah.
You're selling it
Something like that.
at £10.90.
Kind of looks like Donald.
The scary thing is, Steve, that you don't know that every time we sell
Donald
lamb,
Duck.
we're losing £5. And if we had a table of 4 in today and they walked in that door, I swear to God, it'd be a lot easier to fucking stop them at the door and say, there's your £5, fuck off.
Oh, we might as well close down now and I can save my money. You know, I'm guided by people who've been here for years and they're
My
telling me they
pin skills need work. Yeah, the bill over here looks a little weird. It's not matching
it's my money, Steve.
my reference.
Let's carry on. Let's put a structure in place. Just a minute. Let's put a structure.
Listen, it's my restaurant and all I needed to do was cover costs, all right? And I did more than cover costs on that.
This is Stella who does all this, not us.
Look, don't go off saying this, that and the other. You could be out of a job in a month's time.
No one is taking responsibility for La Gondola's problems. Everyone just blames each other.
I look at you and I get really nervous because I think you're the kind of
There we go, Donald Duck.
upset one day after listening to the way you spoke to the owner. If that was me, I would have sacked you. And my
Thank
worry is
you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's my first time drawing Donald Duck. So he wasn't too bad.
cooking properly.
Sorry. I know the shaking shakes everything, or the racing shakes everything, but yeah, the beak messed up here. Yeah, whatever, I could fix that later, but whatever. Donald, yeah. Go away, Donald. Oh, that's an old drawing I did. I thought I skipped all my drawings, huh? Get over there. Okay. Alright, I want to work on this idea I have for a creature. Maybe for my next 3D sculpt. Let's look up some references online. Let's look up masked creatures. Let's look on Pinterest, you know what I mean? Pinterest is what's up. Let's look at Pinterest. I gotta like turn my body just to reach the word. Pinterest. Okay, let's spell. Masked creatures. Yeah, it's not really helping. Let me say cartoon. I want something kind of cute and cartoonish.
Create its own modern classics. I'm starting with that luxury.
What's the secret behind any good Italian restaurant?
Whatever.
There we go. You're making it. I'm just going to tell you how to make it. So make it well in the centre.
I'm keeping it simple so the chefs have got time to get up.
This must be like Kitchen Nightmares in like Britain.
Income's a fresh pasta made with a
Maybe I
salad.
can make. No, I need to stay away. I keep making shark characters. Well, I know there's this creature I modeled before. It was something like it had a mask
Its simplicity also
and it
makes
had like this long body,
cheaper than those expensive lamb.
kind of fat dude,
All of it. Ricotta in. And I want you to taste
and he was furry. So I'm drawing the shape, and he had like these horns that stuck out on the side, and it had like these like balls hanging from his horns. I thought it was really cool.
Yeah, of course you can have a go. Here we go.
We've only been making pasta for 10 minutes, and already the young chefs
Mask with like slit eyes, maybe.
some passion into this kitchen.
I wish I need to find where that model is. I have it somewhere on my computer. I'd like to remake it, but change the design up.
And now you've made your first ever tortellini.
These horns.
I've asked Danny the apprentice to come up with a couple of salads for a new menu.
Right, what I've done is I've put like tomato and that in the mixing bowl.
Good.
And with the shots, you put like this, that, and like that sort of vinegar stuff over it. And
Good. Okay, have a little taste. Eat with me. And this one is a...
Is rocky parmesan
Good man.
cheese.
That's lovely.
But Lagondla's problems aren't just in the kitchen. To help me relaunch the secret chef, I've called in the boss of the company.
Make sure I have my other thing pulled up.
Joe Barnes.
I'm not sure even remember how the feet went. He had long nails.
And you look at the dance floor, just how many heels.
Something like that.
Kind of see El Deco doing a special
Yep.
on,
But I think it'd be cool if he had like some kind of outfit. Maybe if he had like a
Sell this restaurant.
strap
feelings when I come
or something. And like it would have like some kind of barrel in the back that he carries. I don't know what the barrel would be. Maybe it could be like a drum. That would be cool if he carried like this ceremonial drum he carries.
kitschy appeal.
Maybe I can make it some kind of, I don't know. I kind of like this.
Business manager Stella
Some kind of spiritual like creature.
have hardly set Derby alight.
Mask wearing,
Be under restaurants, under Continental.
ceremonial drum carrying
Go past all these relaxing massage.
this creature.
And you come down here, and then you look, try our new menus. Looking
Trying to think.
I mean, yeah, you've missed it.
If you ever have any ideas or something. I just don't know how the feet should go. It'd be like a little feet like that, or maybe they should be like.
Now the restaurant.
What if he didn't have any feet? He was like a snake kind of creature. No, a hairy snake. Hmm.
So it's a good reputation.
Or if he was like a ghost, that would be pretty sick.
I feel you're not being honest with yourself.
A furry ghost. No Rest for the Wicked game has cool cartoonish design for monsters, but the 3D skill is on another level. Let's look up that. No Rest for the
You're missing the point.
No Rest for the Wicked.
It may make sense.
Oh,
The adults from having a
yeah, I kind of like that design. That's pretty cool.
we haven't got that reputation any longer. The business is on its arse.
Pull this down a little bit.
10 years,
I want you to aim at the art, not my face.
no reputation at the gondola. And if you're going to stand there and tell me it's
Oh,
a
well.
place where the chef buys in minestrone soup, no
Huh.
chance.
No Rest for the Wicked game.
Need to spread the word around Derby that La Gondola is changing.
It's pretty cool. I'm gonna write game just in case I'm getting.
Business community for a special lunch. A great way to get the message out and a chance to see if Steve can lead.
There we go. Concept art.
My father used to come here for business lunches about 25 years ago.
Yeah.
But in recent times, I have to say, it's not a place that I would have come to.
The idea of this lunch today,
I think I'll make this a ghost. Maybe not a chunky ghost.
To speed up the waiters. But can Steve run his kitchen fast enough?
What if it was just like this? If he had some long hands with these, maybe more wispy and ghost-like. Hmm.
okay, let's go. I want you to clean out the plates. Yep. Yeah, good boy, let's go.
One patata, one bruschetta, one tagliatelle.
Nice.
The new
Oh, it's just like a
are hitting the spot.
body like that. But then again, I want him to be.
Quality again, very good price as well. But a little bit slow coming out, just a little bit slow. People having a business lunch.
Once again, the lack of
I want him to have that ceremonial drum.
Come on, guys, there's got to be a system in here somewhere. Steve, if you're confused,
I like the horn things.
all quiet, you see, not
Maybe instead of just these balls hanging from, it could be like spiritual stuff. Like maybe one's like a bone, and that's wrapped up, and maybe one can be kind of like a crystal ball or some kind of diamond or gem.
So, you set table 4, yeah? 3 tagliatelle, 1 gnocchi, 1 bruschetta. They sent them, they've just come back, so they're on
You know,
they sent them, mate, for.
something different.
The whole table has got the wrong dishes.
Start again anyway. It's gone stone cold.
Furry ghost. But these hands, I want something elongated. Maybe bigger. Yeah, just
That was just 35 covers. I'm planning to completely
come up with different mask ideas.
with double the number.
But I do want slit eyes. It looks
I wonder if Steve
angry,
would be up to it.
but it's not really mean unless provoked. It's a very nice spirit.
No understanding, no coordination, and bringing these guys together has been a fucking nightmare.
Almost creepy, but nice.
I'm finding it hard. I'm finding it really.
Maybe 4 hands,
Because it's not about
4
teaching them
fingies.
all new tricks.
You should have the 4 fingies.
Stop being a lazy bastard. A simple risotto, bruschetta, frittata, tagliatelle.
Big hands so we can play those drums or bongo looking things.
Is up the creek without a paddle. The kitchen's getting by with bought-in apple pies, and the staff don't pull together.
Maybe I like this body better.
In less than 48 hours,
Give him some girth, man.
relaunching the restaurant.
I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning. Don't often swear, but I was shit scared.
He plays music.
Daniela's head chef has been treading water, opening a tin of tuna or
I'm not sure what the music draw people.
relaunch. But what can Steve actually cook? I've asked
He
him to prepare
has
me a dish using
a strong upper body. I don't know, muscles. Oh, super muscular. And then his body just kind of goes into a wispy guy. Okay. Maybe he should have like sleeves. So then maybe he wears something. Sleeves are always cool. Maybe he has like some kind of see-through
When you're frying the
kimono that's open.
scales off. So when I go eat this with a pile of shit in my mouth, why didn't you scale the fish? Just time, of course. Time? Yeah. It looks like you forgot.
Maybe not so see-through because I don't know. Maybe he could have a hood because hoods are cool. We love hoods. Then he can put the hood up whenever he wants, even though his horns would probably be in the way.
After Steve's dismal effort, I want to find
I'm
out
not sure if he should be. I mean, if he's a ghost, you're not really hairy as a ghost. And I think his head should be more round like that. So we want round head.
In fact, I'd offer that to Daniela to fucking plaster the front of the gondola, you know that?
We want round head
What's that in there? Yeah.
with different horns. We want the horns with different items, like a bone.
I can't afford to fuck off and die right now, and I don't want to catch salmonella in fucking Derby, so put that straight.
Crystal.
Yeah, I've been poisoned once before, and it's not going to fucking happen again.
I don't know, some kind of ball. I don't know. One of them has to be a ball.
I've never seen this bitch out before in Western. I tell them, fucking move your ass, get on with it, otherwise you're out. But I'm going to tell you guys to stop and give up. Don't fight it. If you
Maybe a
don't
leaf.
change. And when that change comes in, be prepared to work fucking hard. We've got to get rid of all this crap. We can't carry
Then
89 dishes. What's
we
it
want
like
the
when this man's
drum.
off for the night and you've got 25 dogs? It must be mad, no?
Drum with maybe little bells on it.
Do you actually think that you're fit enough to cook
So when you
yourself
hit it, it also rings bells.
and deep frying mushrooms? And is it important for you to cook, or are you really seriously interested in staying the way you are? You are. You definitely want to cook. Yeah. All right. There's nothing complicated in this,
the only option is to go right back to basics.
Maybe have some fur. I want it to be a little furry. And I want him to have sleeves. So let's go to a different page and try this again.
Just a little bit too thick.
but we kind of have an idea. So I want the drum, the strap. Let me draw that out. These kind of horns, this kind of rounded face. And of course we want the swirly tail. We like swirly tails. Ghost-like, but it's also furry. Furry ghost. Gotta get that hair. Toot-toot. And I gotta have a cape. Capes are cool. So, with sleeves. Long sleeves. Okay. Kinda got an idea for the next model. But I want to finalize the drawing and make it look cool. Okay. So let me have a drink of my tea. What you gonna do today? Please tell me, how should I say your name? Should I call you Pyra, Pira, Pyrania, Piel? Like, it's bothering me, man. You know, I keep going over your name like 50,000 times. It just... Pyrani, Papaya. Maybe I'll just nickname you Papaya, because that's kind of cute. I'm gonna call you Papaya. Hey, Papaya. Yeah, you're Papaya now. Or Piranha Plant. Oh, Piranha. Is that how you spell Piranha? Piranha. In English. Oh, like the... Okay. Oh, because... Yeah, okay, got you. I love that. Then you are Piranha. I'm just thinking Super Mario with the Piranha Plant. Yeah, you'll be Piranha. Oh, Papaya Piranha Plant. I hope I'm not being rude or anything. I just... Yeah, I think your name's cool. I'm sorry I didn't... With my small brain, couldn't... Piranha. And I hope I didn't offend you by... I'm not sure what your gender is, if you're a dude or a girl, if you don't care. Maybe you're just a fish. That would be pretty sick. I wish I could be a newt. A Japanese fire belly newt. I kind of want to draw that. Let's doodle that real quick because I love newts. We'll put it on this page because we were just doodling on this one. I'm going to draw a little newt. I love newts. Well, as you can see on my stream, you see the little black and orange belly little newt. Yeah, that's a newt, if you didn't know what that was. It's a really crappy newt. I'm going to make a cute newt. Maybe I can look at a reference of a cute newt. Cute newt. I'm a dude. Thanks God I'm not a fish. Hell yeah, I mean, it would be cool if you could be a fish for a day. See how it's like, you know? These are some cute... I want to draw one of these little newts. Oh my gosh. Oh, I feel like it needs its own page because they're so fucking cute. I'll come back to you, I love this guy. I like this guy. I would like to be this guy. I'll come back to that. I just see this cute little newt I really want to draw. Alright. Oh, he's so cute. He's so happy. Do you like kitchen nightmares? He looks weird. Erasers are my best friend. That's why I have two. It just looks like a... Let me block it out a little bit so I can know where I'm placing everything. Look at this cute. Oh. Yeah, I have his hands like that. So you know, I have a little tail going like this. Big head. Smaller body. See, when you draw, it helps me get in the flow of being creative, I believe. I used to draw so much in school. Like, teachers talking, I'm ending up just doodling the whole time. I mean, I did well in school, you know, A's and B's, but I don't know. Just, I felt like I could listen better when I doodle.
I'm really worried about Steve. He seems very...
I'm really worried about Steve.
Everything is in place and ready to roll. But at the last minute, Steve bottles it.
Right, listen. I'm running a hot plate tonight. Shouldn't really be running a hot plate, but Steve's asked if I'd run the hot plate.
Steve.
Get up to speed. Yeah, communication, chemistry, understanding. Yeah, working for each other. Yeah, Gareth. Yeah, what are we gonna do tonight if you get flustered and frustrated? What are you gonna do? Ask for help. Yeah, and take
We're
it.
gonna ask for help, Steve. Don't fuck it up!
Daniela, enjoy it. Smile. I'll be behind you every ounce of the way. Smile.
You better smile, Steve. I made mine a little chunkier. But these Japanese firebilly newts, I love them because of their colors. Bright orange tummy with these black polka dots. Just so cute.
I shouldn't be doing this. Steve needs to be able to run his kitchen properly.
So happy. So happy and chunky. I had 2 growing up. One escaped and died. It was weird. It's like if they don't sit in water or something, they get dried up or something. He was crispy. I found him on the floor. I was like, "What, buddy?" He was dead. But I had him for like a year. And I was young at the time. I didn't take that great care of him, but I know if I had one now, I'd definitely take a lot better care of it. How does it feel now? It's the only way, Steve. I don't know, it's so cute. It's just... Look how happy he is. His head is bigger than his body. That's okay. Yeah. Oh, you don't want that fork up there. Yeah. Look at Kiki, guys.
Good music, efficient and stylish table service. At last, the gondola...
Cutie, cutie. Siri, do you have a favorite animal, Piranha? So cute. I love this guy. Oh, so cute. And use your little dots.
As the atmosphere in the restaurant hots up, the kitchen is going into slow motion.
Like that. Ooh. I had a hamster when I was 8, but he died. RIP. Oh man. I bet it was cute though.
When the kitchen does get the food out,
Hamsters are cool. I wanted one as a kid, but we never got one. We got like fish. I mean, we had dogs, but like smaller, cooler creatures, like different things from other than a dog and a cat. It was just fish. But I was lucky enough. I was like, oh my gosh, I saw this. And Mom's like, all right, if you want one. I got 2. I named one Tiki and the other one was Talk. Tiki Talk. It was really cute. So yes, this is in tribute for Tiki and Talk. I think that'd be a cute tattoo. But I don't have any tattoos. I guess I'm not good with commitment. I just can't commit to that. It's so permanent. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I forgot your tongue. There you go. Beautiful. Go give him a little heart. Because he's just being cute. Alright. Now it's time to get back to being serious. I apologize. We gotta go back and work on our creature. Just had to stop because I saw this. I was like, oh god, newt. We talked about newts. Then I looked up a cute picture of a newt and then I wanted to draw one. Alright. Bye. Alright. Now we're going back to our creature guy. So I want a drum. I wonder what his drum would look like. Let's try practicing what kind of drum. You know what? Let's look up some references of like some big spiritual looking drum, like for a spiritual circle or something. He liked to bite people. Now that I think his cage was too small, he was not happy. Dude, being a kid, you know, with having a pet on, like a small pet of your own, I don't think we were very responsible. I mean, I think there was a time I was just like newts, they don't have to eat a lot, honestly. But like I would try to feed him a cricket a day. But there was a period where it was like, I just stopped feeding him. And he was fine for a while, but I mean, eventually he did die, and I wouldn't make that mistake now, because being a kid, you just don't really appreciate things. Maybe you do. Maybe I was just a dick. But hamster that bites. He was pissed. I did have we did have a bunny. Just for a little bit. He was pissed too, and he would bite. He was not happy. We kept him in a cage and just kept on feeding him lettuce. He wasn't a happy boy. I love dogs, though. We have 3. I think I have 1 in here right now. She's sleeping. What was I looking up? Yeah, ceremonial drums. Spiritual, ceremonial. Get some good reference for this drum. Oh, these are different. They're actually more flat and round. I kind of wanted something big. Strap that shit on his back. I mean, I guess I could go back to that drawing. Doodle on top of that. What if he had, instead, maybe this isn't a drum on his back? Like, he carries, like, this other spiritual drum. The drum would be looks more like this. Just like this. It's really flat. Like, it's really flat. And it comes with what? A little stick. You know, you could have your hand on it. You could like hold this thing. It's not really tall and stuff. It's just kind of flat like that. So what if he had these things in his hand, and then on his back he has some kind of like tube, and it sucks souls, like the bad souls. If you're not a good person or something, or if you're an evil spirit, he bangs his little drum, and then your soul goes into his little container. His something cool. Like he opens it up, pulls the cork out, and it begins sucking. And it'll take your soul and sucks it right in. I think that would be pretty sick. We should do something like that. That would make more sense. I think we'll do something like that, because I'm looking at these spiritual drums, and they're pretty handheld, really that big, holding your hand.
It turns out Daniela road tested several head chefs after Steve jumped ship. At least she
Yeah.
was trying not to make the same mistake twice.
Turn this that way. Never had a dog. Too small, flat when I was a kid. Dog bit me. To this day, I'm just scared. Oh, I'm sorry. I hate when people just don't like dogs because they had a bad experience. But I have really, really sweet dogs. Well, one's a little crazy, but I have one who's so freaking sweet. So sweet. He wouldn't harm a fly. He's more scared. He'll come up to you and he'll kiss you. He'll love on you. Very nice dog. But I've had people look at him and get terrified because they think he's really mean, but he's not. Because he is a pit bull. Well, he looks like a pit bull, but he's a baby. I love him so much. His name's Nail. He's not in here right now, but I have my German Shepherd in here. She's also really, really sweet. Very sweet dogs. They'd run up to you, want pets. They'll be like, I love you. And you'll be like, get away from me! Alright. Let's look up maybe a different body type. I'm gonna look up cartoon ghost bodies or something. Something I can have an idea. Guy ghost. Let's see, boy ghost. I want boy. You're not helping me, Pinterest. I want him to have a tough looking upper body, so he's a little intimidating. Let me see. Intimidating body types. Intimidating.
Very good. Daniela's retained my simpler, more contemporary menu and the cooking with fresh ingredients.
Maybe there's a body. Look up. That's not intimidating. It's just a woman standing. Unless a woman is just intimidating. Women are just intimidating. Alright. Got this. Keep tilting my paper. Alright, I can do this. Alright, let's think. I need more reference, but I'm like, let's look at this screen. Let's look at different kitchen nightmares, because I like the ones when used in America, because the American people, they're just... Okay, we'll put that one on.
Denver, Colorado, known as the Mile High City, is home to almost
Seems like the Americans always have more of an attitude, but then again, the Britons, no, they have a temper too. So, okay, I'm gonna move my Pinterest over on this side. There's a pit bull in my area. I don't know how to call it, part of the city, and the owner walk with the dog without a muzzle. The doggo 2 times tried to attack me, and I think they can feel like someone is scared. Okay, yeah, I've heard of some dogs you don't want to come off as scared, but my dogs are like, if you're scared, they don't care. They'll come up to you and kiss you. But I don't blame you then. I don't blame you for being scared, especially the experiences you went through. I don't blame you. It makes me a little sad though, because I'm like, my dogs are really nice. They are such sweethearts. Except one, she barks too much, but my other 2 I love. I mean, I love her too. I'm just saying. She's a little defensive. So, go back to Pinterest, because I got my keyboard all the way over here. Sorry. Let's look up. Maybe I should kind of draw this dude. Oh my gosh, that dude is super muscular and got a mustache. I'm just going to drag this over to this screen. Look at this dude, man. Maybe it's just the mustache to me. It's just funny. Alright. Pull this back. Maybe the ghost guy should have a body like him with a mustache. You know what? I don't know if we did that.
I want to change things about the place, but my father shoots down every one of my ideas. It's ridiculous, man. This is your system. Really? Yeah, really. Shut up. I feel frustrated because I want to help my parents.
Because I would like, maybe if he had some muscle, he'd look very intimidating. He's like, But then again, it's like I want a thin type because I want his arms to be all wishy and long. I want his arms to be really long. Maybe longer than his body. I don't know. With claws. Just be his whole hand. His whole hand will be this big, and then it goes skinny.
This restaurant has been my life for the last 28 years. I put everything in this place that I ever had. If the restaurant fails, it will feel like my life.
It's bigger at the bottom. Big boy, heck yeah, dude. Especially that mustache. I liked his mustache, though. God, he has a face like he's just... I almost want to bring that picture. Oh my gosh, there's more pictures of him. Damn. Yeah, I don't want him to get... Maybe just like a tough, like, maybe muscle pecs up here, but the rest of his body gets kind of skinny and long. Just the top part will be thick. You want to be thick. Thicky. And then maybe if it was like tough looking, and then it gets creepy, like skinny, like you can see like bone. Yeah, that would be really intimidating. And then the rest of him just, that'd be kind of sick. I don't know. I kind of like this. Got your, let's say this is your pecs. Your pecs are up here. And then maybe like skinny, like, okay, this is not looking right, but I'm getting an idea. People might think he's evil, but he's actually really nice. It's just he's not nice to the evil spirits. He has to look intimidating to scare those evil spirits. You know? Your old boy. Something like that. Okay, I kind of like this so far. A little weird, but I like weird. A little weird. It's like weird, but also cute. Or creepy. Creepy cute. I want these long fingies. I think it's just about Aryan people in this part of the city. There are a lot of hooligans, football fans. They buy this type of dogs just to scare other people, but I know that's not every dog want to eat me. More problems with the weird people owning this type of dog. No, I agree. That it's always, they always say it's not the dog, it's the owner. You know, I think dogs should be trained to be very nice, and we should all be nice and friendly to each other. And we should all be happy. The end. But then again, if we're all happy, wouldn't it be boring? Don't we need a villain in the story? Okay, I'm just jailing off and not making sense. I think I start losing, not making sense when I'm like in a flow. Maybe he should have 3 fingies. These 3 big claw fingies. Long. Muscle up here. You can have these shoulders, but then it just goes. Something like that. Why can't you let go? I don't know.
For the last 2 years, I've seen it on a downhill slide. And now, like a Tuesday night, I might have 2 tables.
I'm not gonna have 2 tables. So, do I want him to have maybe a little bit of a longer neck?
Got into trouble, we refinanced our home 2 or 3 times.
This is crazy.
That's what I feel like.
Wow. So, I'm going to get up to speed with the food. I'm dying to taste that pizza. I know it's late in the afternoon, but are you going for a nap or are you with us?
He's staying.
Oh, he's staying. Okay,
He's
just
staying
great.
today.
Okay, good. I didn't know if it was nap time.
Okay.
How'd it go? She didn't let me say one word. Josh, come around, but let's catch up.
Hmm.
I've done it for 37 years. I think I know what I'm doing. I didn't realize things were that tough for Mom and Dad.
It's actually gotten to the point where I'm embarrassed of the place.
Right.
Change is the biggest problem.
You're happy with the pizzas?
No.
Wow. So the bad.
Oh, absolutely.
It sounds like a very stubborn man.
Yeah, I have a lot more ideas.
Has he started to pass the reins over? Or not seriously.
No, absolutely.
Why is that?
I don't know what's going to make him, if ever. It's always been 3 more years, 3 more years.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it is. It's been really crazy.
Clearly, this family is divided. Wife Paulette and son Josh feel that the restaurant is stuck in the past, while Pete feels there is absolutely nothing wrong with his food. It's time for Chef Ramsay to find out for himself.
How are you, darling?
I'm good.
So
How are
first
you?
name is?
Celestina.
Celestina. It's a beautiful name. What do you think the problems are with the restaurant?
few different problems. When it comes to Pete and Paulette, they butt heads a lot on how things should be run. She wants changes, and Pete wants things his way.
Hard angles. What if he had like very, no, I kind of wanted the round, maybe if it was like a round mask on this long head.
Okay.
Toasted meatball hero. Pete's own calzone, and then I'll go for an linguine clam as well.
Alrighty.
Thank you, my darling.
No problem.
My God, look at the dining room. I mean, it's got as much atmosphere in here as it is in a hospital room. I mean, it is sad.
Here's this Pete.
Ducky.
Okie dokie.
There's my mood. Well, let's put it this way. He's gonna go to heaven today.
How is it?
Meatball sandwich? Meatballs, I've had that at the cat food.
Oh shit, really? I want to know where the fuck you were eating cat food.
Long story.
Holy shit. Paulette,
Yes,
what is that on your head?
that's a hologram.
Freaking me out.
Kind of like it, but I'm like,
That's a clown.
Oh God. How long's that been in there?
Oh, probably about 15 years.
Whose idea was that? That's spooky.
That's mine.
Oh my God.
it's like I wanted it cute, now it's getting more serious, which is okay.
No, it's not. I just checked it.
I was like, I want it furry, and it's like not furry anymore. But let's
Get it out.
strap.
That's disgusting.
Shut up, all of ya.
Shut up, all of ya.
Perfect. Let's go. Chef's calzone. Yeehaw.
Okay. Here's Pete's calzone.
Jesus. Do I look like one of the Denver Broncos that can eat this thing?
Do I want it one strap?
Thank you, darling. He's doing this portion. I mean, that's hideous. How much filling has he put in there? Jesus. Raw onion. Paulette.
Yes.
Jesus. How much is he putting in there? Look at all that pepperoni. I mean, the slices are still jammed together.
Yeah.
I've never seen a calzone so full. I mean, the filling's cold. That is hideous.
I don't like that either.
Let's look at big jars. I know there's this big looking jar they had
Like a frisbee.
in Dragon Ball.
Pete, I got some critiques for you.
Are you kidding me?
Actually, let me do Dragon Ball Z giant bottle. Was it a giant bottle? It was a or container, giant container.
No in Denver for a while. That's how confident I am about my pizza.
Just to contain boo.
Here's your sausage pizza.
Holy crap.
Isn't that ridiculous?
I'm not seeing.
It's like the pizza that ate Denver.
Yeah.
I see the Majin Buu. That's not it. I'll have to think about it. I'll have to make my own idea of it.
The oil, grease coming out of that.
Do I want the mask to be bigger?
He said it's too greasy. Just
Cover the
exactly
whole
what
face
I
then.
feel.
Oh, shut up. I don't want to hear.
Honestly, the best pizza in Denver. I mean, does that look like the best pizza? Trust me, I can tell you, it doesn't taste good. Celestia, the dough is so thick.
Then you can add some hair. Not hair, but fur.
That's the thin crust.
So then you can be furry again. Maybe I make the eyes bigger.
Yeah, a lot of people get upset with me for that when they ask for the thin crust, and I bring them the
No.
thin crust.
It's kind of giving me Spider-Man vibes.
Oh wow.
Raw pastry. My God, what a mess. Something I've done.
Actually, let's go with what I had before.
That is definitely not the best pizza in Denver. Let's get that right.
Hey Pete, he wanted me to show you the dough.
What's wrong with that pizza?
He said the pizza was doughy on the inside and greasy.
It is doughy, look.
Really?
I agree with him too.
Are you kidding me?
chef is talking about, and a lot of people love it. I do. I eat it.
What you guys throw this away?
Leave it. I'm waiting.
Are you kidding me?
What?
This is disgusting.
I'm hungry. I think Chef Ramsay's problem is that he hasn't tasted a classic pizza before. Damn, it's good. He's tasted all this fancy stuff.
This will be the first version of it, I guess.
Okay, here we go. The meatball hero.
The meatball hero. Wow. And how do you...
I guess you approach that however you feel.
Wow. Thank you, my darling.
No problem.
Just visually, there's nothing hero about that. That's not anywhere near a hero sandwich. That looks more like a sloppy Joe. Bad. It's all soggy there. It's like eating a patch of soaking wet grass after a cow shat all over it.
You're all done with that?
That is definitely not a hero. Yeah, disgusting. There's a typo error on the menu. It's not hero. It's zero.
I'll let him know.
Please.
Do you want to hear Chef's response?
Yes.
Yes, he said it's a zero, not a hero.
I don't believe this. I have plenty of people that they love my meatballs. I am very proud of my meatballs. For Chef Ramsay to say it was a zero, it's very insulting.
Chef Ramsay has started sampling the menu at Pantaleone's. And while Pete claims his food is the best in Denver, Chef Ramsay has discovered, holy crap, it's anything but. With gigantic portions, greasy pizza, and tasteless dishes.
Maybe this could be like a skull.
Josh, what are you doing, Josh? Let the garlic roast.
Roast you.
Really, I'm gonna whack you over the head with this damn thing. They'll get really hot before you put them in.
Is this the first time I've done this? I don't agree at all with serving anything out of a can. It's embarrassing. I feel like tasting shit. Yeah.
Okay, here's the linguine.
This could have some kind of intricate design.
Damn. I mean, that is absolutely dreadful. The seasoning, bland, like a plate of hospital food. I mean, it's just so unappetizing. Look at that. Excess water. I mean, that is disgusting. It's run. It looks like pizza.
What if it was round?
That's bad.
Oh, you can see what he was doing right now. We all done with that?
Yeah. Thank you, Cody.
No problem.
And that's like one of the worst urine samples you could ever give. Gross.
Thank you.
Horrible.
Hey, Joshua.
What did he say?
He was very, very not happy with that. There were a lot of comments.
It's ridiculous.
Right now, the only person in here that's happy is that stupid fucking clown on the wall. That was bad. You gotta take it, man. You gotta have to take it. There's a reason this place isn't doing good right now. Let's come round. Okay.
37 years since I came to this country, I've been working in the kitchens, and I know what I'm doing.
He knows what he's doing.
I have to say, my first time in Denver, and quite possibly one of the worst experiences I've ever had. First of all,
Then it could have some kind of rope.
I disagree with you.
seriously?
Yes?
Have you any idea how bad that tasted? It's how he's made it for years and years. Were they canned? Yeah. Why are you lying to me?
I'm not lying.
You mentioned on the menu that everything's fresh and made.
Be like a book bag.
It's always fresh made.
I don't think the ingredients are quite as fresh anymore. And then the big disaster. My sausage pizza. It was dripping in grease. The dough was so thick, parts of it were undercooked.
I disagree with you about my dough. I think I have a great dough.
Really?
Yes.
This is
Something would have to hang down lower on his back because of the
You
weight.
need to go and get your eyes tested, but that was not a thin crust.
I am disagreeing with you. I have
We are not
great
in
pizza.
1985, Pete.
serving the best pizza in Denver? Not anymore. And do you think your husband is selling the best pizza in Denver?
No, I don't.
You know, there's a
I wonder what kind of design I could put on this.
because I think you just cooked me the worst pizza in Denver. I disagree with you. Can I have 2 minutes on my own? Would you mind?
Not at all.
Mm.
Peter's extremely sad.
No belly button,
But he's got to listen to
but I want a rib cage to show.
You know what? He needs this.
He's right on every damn
He
thing he
is
said.
right.
Hmm.
Pete, you're in denial. That's the problem. You cannot just continue to go through this system of failure that you're not getting anywhere.
I wonder how long I want these. It could be crazy long, but
It's not making anybody happy. It's not giving your wife and your family a better
maybe this won't be on his back.
just feeding your ego.
This might be on floor, gang.
You've taken everybody else on the boat with you. No, I'm not. The pizza is not good. I still don't disagree with you.
Yeah, so I'll say the bottle will be on the floor.
I need some fresh air. Fresh air. Fuck me. Man. I don't think I'm doing anything wrong.
I mean, then again, they can be balls. Maybe they're like hanging souls or
I was a kid when I first started cooking.
Gucci. I don't know. Gucci.
He's right on everything he said. Every fucking thing he said, he's right. The pizza, I've been telling you, everything that he told you, I've been saying the same shit, though. I said, pipe the crust down. It's too fucking much.
Give me
Fuck. Does it take him to tell you that, to actually listen, or what? Ridiculous. The food is shit. It really is.
Why are you crying? Why are you crying?
Fucking frustrating.
I did the best I could
Hmm.
over the years.
It's not good enough anymore.
Come out for a minute. I don't know. You know what? I've realized that it was like this for many, many years. And I've been nagging and screaming and carrying on.
This place either changes or you're locked the fucking doors.
Oh, I'm done. If you don't change and do what he says, you'll never see me in this place again, and I don't give two flying you-know-whats what happens to everything I own. You'll be here by yourself.
Everybody calm.
Yeah, calm down, right?
I don't think that I need to change. I know what I'm doing. Joshua and Paulette do not understand about running this place. I got more experience than they both of them put together. So, there you have it.
After seeing how stubborn Pete was about his food,
The pizza is not good. I'm still going to disagree with you.
and his claim that he has the best pizza in the city, Chef Ramsay knew he had to do something to finally get through to him.
We're going to be tasting 3 margarita pizzas.
So he headed downtown
It was kind of a little mushy.
too much cheese to do a little organized research.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Now armed with the findings from the taste test, Chef Ramsay returns to Pantaleone's to confront
Maybe
Pete
something
with the
softer,
results.
nicer, I guess. I do like the little creepy though, but I kind of want it to be soft, so furry.
I think you've ever compared it to what's happening in Denver right now. So, after my disappointing lunch yesterday, I did a little research
I'm gonna have his
in Denver.
bottle
How about
thing
we stand up and come and stand over here, please?
open. Well, not open.
Here it comes.
Sit on the ground.
Time to really find out how good pizzas are. 3 pizzas in front of me. A, B, C. A is from one of the best restaurants in town. B is your pizzas. And C is a store-bought local frozen pizza. Time to put your pizza to the test.
That's right, your Beef. Why beef?
Soggy on the crust.
Way too much cheese. It overwhelmed everything else.
Felt my heart stop.
It was too much. Too much on the crust. The crust was soggy. It's just not very good.
Okay, Pete, here's the results in a nutshell. 75% of our taste testers preferred Pizza Ray from the top local Italian restaurant. In second place, with 15% of the votes, was the store-bought frozen pizza. And in third and last position was yours, with 10% only of the votes. Yours was the least favourite. You're actually beaten by a store-bought fucking frozen pizza. Get the message?
Wow.
Yeah, wow. How does that make you feel, Paulette?
Bad, but I'm not surprised. Because I've been saying the same thing. Too much cheese, too much crust, too much everything.
I've talked about the same things, and I don't see it changing.
It's really bad. It needs to change.
I think that here's why it's always more is better.
I do put a lot of agree with you. I do.
Your pizzas are dated.
I am very surprised at the results of the video. I never thought in my wildest dreams that the people would never.
One could be a bone. The others could be circles. Or ornaments. Christmas ornaments. It's Santa!
Serving Denver's best pizza. That 1991 review behind me is no longer valid. We're in a different era. You've taken the praise of a local critic, it's gone to your head, and you have locked in.
So we got option 1, option 2.
Nearly 30 fucking years. Can you three just give me 2 minutes to get some fresh air outside? Because this is important.
I like this one because it's kind of creepy, but I kind of like this one because it's more soft.
That's the one.
No.
I wanted sleeves, but I don't know if I want sleeves no more.
Will we have a restaurant? That's all because of
Yes, it does.
this bullshit.
I mean, I could make it more of an art piece to say he's coming out of the jar himself, and then he drags people into the jar. You know what? Yeah. He comes out himself. I feel like he needs something more, like an outfit. But I don't know.
I don't want to lose my home and the beautiful things that I have.
I don't want you to. Pete, are you committed?
I am.
You are.
I am.
100%.
Yes, I am ready to change. I am.
Can you?
Yes.
Pete is a creature of habit, and it's going to be hard for him to change and break habits. I want to see it.
From doing a spiritual drum, bringing kindness, to now sucking the souls. I don't know. Kind of went a little dark.
Ultimatums from his family
I may even leave.
has resulted in a commitment from Pete
I am ready to change.
to accept change. But before any physical changes are made to the restaurant or to the food, Chef Ramsay wants to bridge the gap between a father and a son.
Here we are with 1, 2, 3 generations working in this business. How important is that for you?
Very.
Very. So, let me tell you something about a unique Italian restaurant. It's in New York. It's called Rayo's. They have been serving quality food since 1896.
Wow.
And every single night it is packed. You cannot get in there. Josh, how does that sound? Do you know what? I'd love to take you to Rayo's. Unfortunately, it's a little far from here. But
Maybe he could have like a sash around his tummy that he could stick the drum and the stick in if he wanted to.
plane. Now, wheels up in half an hour.
What the fuck is going on?
You could put the stick
What are you doing to me?
I want to take you for dinner.
It's
in
unbelievable. I
his
can't even think right now.
Come on, this is gonna be a blast. Are you kidding?
sash. Quick holding.
And my son, of course. Come on, come on, come on, come on. See ya.
How nice is that to get out of that restaurant? How you feeling?
Yeah, it's great to be out of that restaurant.
Excellent. Tonight is about you two. Catch up with each other and spend a bit of quality time together. Here's to you both.
Is this Ghost Harry? Yeah, I'm thinking this one will be more fluffy. I'm trying to. This one's doesn't seem as fluffy and more creepy. This one's more fluffy, but still a ghost. And then I'm like, this one sucks spirits into this, but now I'm like, maybe he comes out of the jar himself, and then he performs. I don't know. Maybe he's actually more of a nice guy. Maybe he comes out of the jar and then he performs music. I don't know. Looks scary again, but actually really sweet. Gentle giant. I have like a cool design on the drum. I don't know, something maybe bright and cheery? Something more opposite of what he looks like. Maybe like a sun on it with skies and mountains drawn on. Like a djinn. Like, I'm not sure what djinn means. Like a spirit?
The most important thing is the relationship you have with your dad.
I agree with Frank that the most important relationship is with my father, and I hope my father can see with working together how successful we can become.
Are you ready to try some stunning food?
I think I might like option 2. Curious, maybe if I make these bigger, that'd be kind of cool.
I can see why they've been in business for over 100 years.
Absolutely.
Because I like how big those are, so...
I'm gonna remember this night for the rest of my life.
And maybe on here should be like cheery things, like, you know, he looks scary, but on his little thing, we'll have like little cute things, like paper, like they look like little paper, like maybe pieces of origami. That'd be kind of cute. Like one could look like a little duck. Like a bath time duck. One can actually be an ornament for Christmas. So he's like a joy bringer. You know what? Yeah. Scary looking with the mask, but he's a joy bringer. I like that. Something more positive, I guess. Because creepy skull sucking, you know, that's cool and all, but I like a gentle giant. Like, they look scary, but they're really friendly. Got a pen on my hand. I don't know what else I could make as a joyful thing. I know, like a squeaky duck, a sun, an ornament, maybe a star? I mean, that's like a sun. Spirit from the bottle, he fulfills wishes. Ooh. That would be pretty cool. I would think he'd come out of the jar and play his drum, and he brings luck and prosperity. Could be like wishes. He brings good things. Oh, this would be on this one. But I like this one.
And it's new, but the history's still here.
Come here, you man. Hey, you okay? No?
I'm ecstatic about my new restaurant. I'm overwhelmed.
Is this awesome or what?
This is sweet. It's the best day in history of Pantaleons, hands down.
Please, take a menu and pass them along.
To go along with the drastic changes that have been made to the interior,
I want you all to dive in.
Chef Ramsay has reduced the menu and the portion sizes.
Look at that Caesar, how cool.
Oh, it's just an easy.
He's designed a fun contemporary menu that has a modern take on Italian classics.
I think Denver is going to love this place.
It's awesome.
I just want a quick word with all four of you outside. Let's go.
It has been a day of surprises for the family, and Chef Ramsay has one more.
Just stay there 2 seconds, okay?
Okay.
that is sure to increase profits.
Okay.
He can hold his drumstick in his sash.
Okay, we're committed. We're committed. That is your new delivery van, donated by my friends at 1-800 Charity Cars. It's going to let everybody know, not just in the neighbourhood, but in the city, that you have the best pizza and you deliver. So that, how gorgeous is that? Isn't it? I have a beautiful restaurant now. I have a beautiful menu, and I have it delivered. I'm out of here.
It's probably gonna be a little wobbly.
To reveal the completely new restaurant.
If they cut the same, they cook the same. Okay.
Oh well, it's not gonna be perfect.
Pointers to Pete and Josh.
One delicious portion of lasagna and one delicious portion of eggplant parm. This is awesome.
I have some kind of like rope.
Welcome to Pantaleone's, how are you?
Yeah. They did a lot of changes.
We love the pictures of there. That's so great.
Pete, when the order comes on, nice loud clear, stick it up. Josh, you follow sync.
For tonight, Chef Ramsay has divided up the work for the father and son team.
You ready? Yes, ready.
Josh will be working the sauté line.
All right, let's do this.
While Pete, in addition to making the
Other
pizzas,
random
will be
stuff.
extra.
Here's our new menu.
I'm gonna have the wild mushroom pizza.
Please lasagna, please.
Wonderful.
All right, ladies. Did I give you enough time to decide?
I'm going to get the bruschetta.
The bruschetta.
Thank you, Ryan.
You're very welcome, ladies.
Something like that.
Let's go. Eggplant parm.
So I guess we'll go with option 2. Vibing with him more. I think that'll be like our next model that we can work on. Like an Aladdin. Oh, like the genie. Well, I guess he could do wishes.
What's 16? 16 is already gone.
I mean, I think, I don't know if I'll say he's like a genie, but
Where's the 16? Damn it.
Bubba, you're not talking to me, man, and we're missing times here.
something.
Communicating effectively with Josh.
I don't even know where the fuck we are.
Listen, some harmony in here, don't bet ya?
Yeah, I'll definitely have to start drawing some, like it laid out, his front view, side view.
Lasagna, the linguine alla vodka, right? Where's the linguine
I like it so far.
Where's the linguine alla vodka?
Today is 6.
Not even started.
Really? What the hell?
I'll just put the year.
Put the fucking thing out.
Whatever, man.
Stop.
I'm gonna go with something like that.
You, come here. Urgently, now. I fucking, I want to give up. We are now just so far back. We come this far now to give up. Table 16, this hasn't gone. When a ticket's gone, it gets fucking spiked. Yes, sir. Let's regroup, and then we focus on 16. Okay, let's go. In. Chef is absolutely right. I have to take a breath and stop doing a ticket at a time. Table 16, lasagna, linguine, vodka, duck. Coming up right now.
I'm debating if I want to keep drawing, take a break. Been drawing for about an hour and a half, almost.
It appears as though Chef Ramsay
But then the front view and the side view. Maybe I'll work on that another time. We have an idea for the bases, but I'll draw that the more detailed later. But I appreciate you hanging out with me, Piranha. We got some work done. So I'm not sure if I'll stream me doing the like layout of it. Maybe I'll just draw it. Maybe during the week, or maybe I'll stream it. I don't know. But I appreciate you hanging out. Yeah. Very cool. So I'm gonna hop off for now. So thank you for hanging out with me.